हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम कंप्यूटर के एमसीक्यू स्टार्ट करेंगे बिल्कुल बेसिक से। ठीक है, सारे अपकमिंग कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाले हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है हमारे पास, द टर्म कंप्यूटर इज डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम ऑप्शन ए लैटिन वर्ड। हु इज़ द फादर ऑफ कंप्यूटर? चार्ल्स बेबेज इज़ द फादर ऑफ कंप्यूटर। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, द बेसिक ऑपरेशंस परफॉर्म्ड बाय अ कंप्यूटर आर arithmetic operation, logical operation, storage and relative, all of the above. Who is the father of internet? Wendkrief is the father of internet and Charles Babbage is the father of computer. If a computer has more than one processor, then it is known as multiprocessor. अगर कंप्यूटर का एक से ज़्यादा प्रोसेसर है तब उसे हम कहेंगे मल्टी प्रोसेसर. A light sensitive device that convert drawing, printed text or other images into a digital form is scanner. WWW stand for World Wide Web, a collection of system programming that control and coordinate the overall operations of a computer system is called operating system. What type of operating system? MS-DOS is command line interface. Which technology is used in computer disk? Laser technology. Gigabyte is equal to 1024 megabyte is known as MB, जिसे हम कहते हैं ना 1024 MB, 1 GB 1024 MB. ठीक है. The brain of any computer is CPU, central processing unit. Which of the following are components of central processing unit? CPU, arithmetic logic unit and control unit. Analog computer work on the supply of continuous electrical pulses. Which one is digital device? Select from the choices below. Digital clock. The computer that process both analog and digital is called hybrid computer. CD-ROM stand for compact disk read-only memory. ALU is arithmetic logic unit. VGA stand for videographic array. MSI stand for medium scale integrated circuit. WAN stand for wide area network. What is the main difference between a mainframe and a supercomputer? Supercomputer are focused to execute few programs as fast as possible, while mainframes uses its power to execute as many programs concurrently. Dash is called the father of modern digital computer. Charles Babbage is called the father of modern digital computer. Who is the father of computer science? Alan Turing. A CPU contains a control unit and an arithmetic logic unit. Which of the following controls the processes of interaction between the users and the operating system? User interface. The first computer were programmed using machine language. Dash is a combination of hardware and software that facilitate the sharing of information between computing devices. A network is a combination of hardware and software that facilitate the sharing of information between computer devices. Coded entries which are used to gain access to a computer system are called passwords. Which of the following statement is true about mini computer and microcomputer? Mini computer work faster than microcomputer. You can organize files by storing them in folders. You can organize files by storing them in folders. Which type of resource is most likely to be shared common resources in a computer network? Printer. Which device is used for the internet connection? Modem. What is a light pen? Optical input device. UNIVAC is Universal Automatic Computer. The capacity of 5-inch floppy disk was 1.44 MB. MICR stand for Magnetic Ink Character Reader. EBCDIC stand for Extended Binary Coded Decimal Interchange Code. Which of the following is a part of central processing unit? Arithmetic and logic unit is a part of central processing unit, which is known as CPU. CAD stand for computer aided design. Junk email is also known as spam. Which statement describe hackers break into other people's computer? Which type of computer are silent computers? Most of the time in a client server system. Which type of computer are client computer? Most of the time in a client server system. Answer is microprocessor. A computer cannot boot if it doesn't have the operating system. The amount of vertical space between lines of text in a document is called line spacing. Example of non-numeric data is employee address. What is embedded system? The computer which is part of larger system or a machine. First page of website is termed as home page. When a file is saved for the first time, it must be given a name to identify it. Where are the data and programs stored when the processor uses the main memory? Dash represent raw fact, data represent raw fact, whereas information is data made meaningful. What characteristics of read only memory ROM makes it useful? Data in ROM is non volatile, that is, it remain there even without electrical power. What do you call the program that are used to find out possible faults and their causes? Diagnostic software. Which programming language are classified as low level language? BASIC, Basic, COBOL, Fortran. Which of the following is not antivirus software? Oracle is not antivirus software. What does DMA stand for? Direct Memory Access. Which of the following is a storage device? Tape, hard disk, floppy disk. All of the above is storage device. When did John Napier develop logarithm? 1614. MIS is designed to provide information needed for effective decision making by managers. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Which of the following is first generation computer? EDSAC. IBM 11 is second generation computer. Chief component of first generation computer was vacuum tubes and valves. Second generation computer was developed during 1956 to 1965. The computer size was very large in first generation. Microprocessor as switching devices are for fourth generation computers. Which of the following devices can be used to directly image printed text? OCR. The output quality of printer is measured by dot per inch. An analog computer input is never converted to digital form. In latest generation computer, the instructions are executed both sequentially and parallel. Who designed the first electronic computer? ENIAC. Question number 71, correct answer is J. Presper-Eckert and John W. Macaulay. Who invented the high level language C? Dennis M. Personnel who design, program, operate, and maintain computer equipment refer to peopleware. Human beings are referred to as Homo sapiens, which device is called Silico sapiens computer. An error in software or hardware is called a bug. What is the alternative computer jargon for it? Glitch. Modern computers are very reliable, but they are not infallible. Personal computer use a number of chips mounted on a main circuit board. What is the common name for such board? Motherboard. What is meant by dedicated computer, which is assigned one and only one task? The system unit of a personal computer typically contain all of the following except modem. A computer program that convert an entire program into machine language is called compiler. A computer program that translate one program instructions at a time into machine language is called an interpreter. A small or intelligent device is so called because it contains within its sensor a fault in computer program which prevent it from working correctly is known as bug. A self-replicating program similar to a virus which was taken as 197 science fiction novel by John Bernier entitled The Shockwave Rider is a worm. Unwanted repetitious message such as unsolicited bulk message are known as spam. DOS stands for Disk Operating System. What is the current CEO of Microsoft? Satya Nadella. Which of the following are input devices? Any of these. Computer of example of output device are screen, printer, speaker, all of these. All of these. Which of the following is also known as brain of computer, central processing unit? Dash translate and execute program at run time line by line. Interpreter translate and execute program at run time line by line. RAM stands for random access memory. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. The device used to carry digital data on analog lines is called modem. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. Father of C programming language is Dennis Ritchie. The instructions that tell a computer how to carry out the processing tasks are referred to as computer a program. The area of computer that temporarily hold data waiting to be processed is memory. Dash is the key to close the selected drop down list. Cancel a command and close a dialog box is ESC. Enter is the key we use to run the selected command. Please like, comment, share and subscribe this video.